First is Mecrivo R74800H. I tested few Mecrivo models, but I tested this one. Although the GPU isn't full power, and the thermals is just so, but it is really lightweight. Even more lightweight than Xiaoxin Pro 16. Maybe that's the real all-round laptop. Its screen is good. It has a 165Hz 2.5K screen, and diverse choices in Control Center. If you are a geek, there are lots of options in Control Center waiting for you. Just like XTU. As for weakness, this model has few great improvements for a long time. So for the storage upgrade, you can only choose either SATA or M.2 SSD. The 180W adapter is kind of small for a gaming laptop, so when you use it, you may feel like the adapter obtains power from the battery. Well, you know, it depends on how much do you pay. Next, a gaming laptop impressed us a lot in the last year. In July or August, it did wow me. Awesome. Redmi G2021 Ryzen. This model, if the price goes up, then nothing special. Its trump card is its super low price, and now I recommend it still because of the price. It has everything you need: MUX, full power GPU, and even gaming screen. Then, next is an all-round laptop, Lenovo ThinkBook 14 Plus. We have tested it. The price has been raised a bit, but it is quite a machine. Its specs, well, just hit the spot. CPU, GPU are all good, and the launch price is very sweet, but the price has been raised a bit now. It has a large number of ports, so it's very convenient to work with it. And it has a good screen. For weakness, first, battery life. I forgot to mention, because we rarely tested the battery life before. And we find its battery life is just so-so. And the hinge is kind of unstable. Easy to wobble. It needs to be improved. And an old model, Honor MagicBook 16 Pro. It is a veritable all-round PC. This model I tested last year, has good performance, and improved typing experience. And the 1080p screen is good for gaming. Maybe it's not as good as 2K screens, but with RTX 3050, it may be better for gaming. Depends on what you need. For weakness, I think the most annoying things are the hot keyboard under heavy load, and no numpad. For an all-round laptop, the niche is narrowed. Next is two Ultrabooks, but I haven't got them by now. I will give them a test. I promise, but the delivery is delayed, so I can only keep waiting. First is HP EliteBook 845 G8. It may be a hot cake. R76800U processor. AMD processors are highly anticipated this year, and we were waiting for a long time. Now HP's AMD laptops are coming. I am looking forward to its battery life as this series performs well all the time. And AMD optimizes the battery life and iGPU in this gen, so the performance and battery life are worth the wait. I think it can be recommended. And another one, ASUS VivoBook X13, also AMD processor. Unfortunately, ASUS didn't promote its real highlight. ASUS kept promoting the OLED screen. But as we all know, OLED screen has two sides. It's hard to say OLED is better than IPS screen. Someone thinks OLED has lots of problems, like irritating to eyes, burn in or flash. They still doubt it. So, I think its real highlight is the weight, 1 kilogram. And then, 6400 MHz RAM clock speed. Amazing. 67 watt-hours battery and AMD processor. Its battery life and portability are suitable for business travel. The only weakness, for me, is the ports. What can I say? That's the price of thinning. Then, from $999 to $1,149. Now you can find some gaming laptops of first-tier brands. The first is Dell G15. You can omit the 12th Gen Core G15, but the 11th Gen Core G15 is still great. The 11th Gen Core G15 has two M.2 SSD slot. And it is cheap now. You can buy it on the online shopping platform with a really low price. Money is everything. And another one, the legendary laptop in last year, Lenovo Legion 5. You can buy it with $1,049 on Taobao. Really nice. It has great thermals and performance. And it supports PD charging. Well, however, those are just appetizers. The king in this price range is Lenovo Legion 7 2021. I've recommended it for a year. Then, because the price has risen sharply, so I stopped recommending it. But now, you can buy it with $1,099. So, I put it back into the list. High quality screen, good thermals, good performance. At this price, if you want a new model, you can choose these. First is HiSi Z8DA7NP. At this price, surely you can't miss HiSi. It's hard to get a new model of first-tier brands at this price. This model's main feature is the price. Then, the biggest weakness is performance. The GPU is 105W. Nowadays, the RTX 3060 has to be at least up to 130W. No kidding. So the GPU is its biggest weakness. Next is the super cheap one. The brand is not so famous, colorful. It may be renowned for motherboard, but for laptop, it's still a newbie. It wants to expand the market, so the price is very low. The thermals is just so-so. And it also has some design problems. The Ethernet port is on the right. Inconvenient to move the mouse. However, the price is so low. $1,049 for a new model. Next, all-round laptops. This one has been released recently. Lenovo Xiaoxin Pro 16 Ryzen. I have recommended the last general, and the new gen has been launched, but the new one, surely, will be more expensive. The last gen we tested performed well, so I think the new gen will still go well. And then, Ryzen 6000 series is worth highly recommending, but the price is also higher. You need pay more for the better performance. Next, Ultrabooks. I will talk about an old one first. Huawei MateBook E. One reason for it. The Surface is too pricey, and the other 2-in-1 laptops have no upgrade for a long time. Huawei MateBook E is much cheaper than Surface, but the other specs are worse than Surface. Battery life, performance, but it is just much cheaper. There are few good 2-in-1 laptops on the market, and this one is okay. Next one is also to be tested. ASUS VivoBook 14 2022. It has a large battery and a large touchpad. And it looks pretty. A delicate model, so I think you can consider it. Then, from $1,149 to $1,299. In this range, we are starting to have more fun. Why? Because new models are coming. We can finally get rid of the old models or some laptops with bad specs. Before this, if you want to get a nice GPU, you have to choose the last gen laptop. You can't get a new model. But from now on, well, everything is gonna be fine. First, ASUS TUF Gaming F15. It's a brand new model. New CPU. New 140W GPU. New RAM. New screen. Everything is new. And then, $1,149. It's kind of expensive, but everything is new and good. It's worth this price, and it weighs only 2.04 kilograms. It doesn't look like a gaming laptop. ASUS did a good job on weight control. Awesome. For weakness, it produces pretty loud noise. And this one also has loud noise, Acer Nitro 5. This one, the specs are all good, and now it supports MUX after updating, so it has no noticeable performance weakness. I said it doesn't support MUX before, but now it does. I recommend the i5 version of this model, which is at lower price. And the i5 is enough for gaming, so i5 will be a good choice. I don't have so many all-round laptops at this price for you. Lenovo YOGA 16s may take a place. Well, I hope it can get upgraded at once. At this moment, Lenovo still sell the old models. I have nothing to say, but you can't find a better choice at this price. For Ultrabooks, some of them have get upgraded, but only flagships models. So now this price range is a little awkward. Such as, XPS 13. Does it get upgraded? Yeah. XPS 13 Plus. But more than $1,499. So the XPS 13 at this price, is the last general. And ThinkPad X1 is the same. X1 Carbon has got upgraded, but not on sale. And X1 Nano hasn't got upgraded. Also, MateBook X Pro. It still uses the 11th Gen core. So, I can't find a good Ultrabook at this price. Then, from $1,299 to $1,499. In this range, you can find some excellent new models. First is TUF Gaming F15. TUF Gaming F15 doesn't have many advantages in this price range. But it is quite lightweight. That's its trump card. Portability is always important for laptops. Even though it's not so important for gaming laptops, but it's really hard to see such a lightweight gaming laptop. Okay, TUF Gaming F15 does impress me a lot. Then, Lenovo Legion 7i 2022. Finally, it comes. Now you can understand how expensive it is this year. Well, the price gone down a bit, but its initial price is so high, so the price is still more than $1,299. It still has great performance. Perfect. No more words to say. If you can afford it, just take it. The main problem is the price. ROG G15 2022. This is a good value for money model of ROG. And it has no big weakness. My only complaint is the keyboard. As a gaming brand, why doesn't ROG provide keyboards that meet players' needs? Small narrow keys are unfriendly to players. I think ROG should adjust the keyboard layout. And there are some laptops I haven't tested, but I think they should be good. First, ROG Zephyrus M16 2022. Although the GPU is not full power, as an all-round laptop, it looks like a business laptop. So, it's suitable for office work. Then, another gaming laptop, Lenovo Legion Slim 7i 2022. Popular laptop. We have got it, but we haven't finished the test. I am so sad for that. Lightweight gaming laptop is rare at this price. Well, by the way, the last gen Legion Slim 7 is also a good choice. It is quite cheap. Next are some Ultrabooks, but I haven't tested them. But I think they are worth recommending. Such ASM, LG GRA. Most of my families use LG laptops. Because LG laptops are severely practical. No showy things like others to raise the price. Although it isn't cheap, but it really meets my needs. And it's incredibly lightweight, and it has nice scalability, which is crucial to me. So, I recommend it. But it has one big weakness. Poor after-sale service. So if you don't know much about the computer, maybe you will be annoyed by the maintenance. And next, ThinkPad X1 Carbon 2022, which will be available soon. Balanced specs. It is really lightweight, but also keeps all you need. It has nice scalability. Everything is in good balance. The only thing I worry about is the battery life. All the 12th gen core laptops have poor battery life, but everything else should be fine. Well, the last section, above $1,499.